Do you have a pronoun do you go with? Because I know that's a thing right now.
What you mean?
Like pronouns, are you considered, do you identify male, female,
just male.
non-binary?
You know, I don't do all that extra ass shit. A lot of people be saying, oh, I'm curisexual, bisexual, intersexual, all this shit. You nigga, you either gay or straight. It's none of that shit. I have a between my leg just like a regular nigga.
Yeah.
I'm not all that extra ass shit. I'm just a male. And I grew up, you know, I did all the little gangster shit that other gangsters do. I done kicked in the door before. I done been to jail. I done been shot at. I done been in shootouts. I done had my somebody done shot all my windows out my car, and God was in the car because I did not die and I didn't get hit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I could say that I actually didn't been in a shootout. Like I done did stuff that gangsters do a lot, and you know, and they was all in them comments talking shit, talking about some, oh hey, you can't be no Crip.
What about to those who offended though by your sexuality and you banging that flag?
I don't give a damn about them. They'll be all right. It's okay. I'm not hurting their feelings. I ain't in their gang, and you know, I'm pretty sure when I get there, it's not gonna be nothing. Keep it cute. Be respectful when you see me. You know, I'm walking past. Don't say shit out of line. And that's how it's gonna be, because you know I demand respect. Like, you know, a lot of people that was in them comments, I guarantee you they would not say that in my face.
Yo, what up, though, man? I got an internet sensation in the building. Funky Town in the building. Tony WillRich, what up, my guy?
Tony WillRich.
There you go. How you doing, my man?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm good. Hey, welcome to Mogul State of Mind.
Good to be here. Glad to be here.
You've been having the internet on fire lately, which we're going to talk into it. People know, if they know you, they know you as a rapper. Mm-hmm. People know you as you have your own reality TV show.
That's right.
Called Tony's Cabaret, but you said that name gonna be changing, right?
Yes, we're gonna change the name because there's nobody on there as a cabaret or fit to be in a cabaret.
You're an openly gay male person. Do you have a pronoun do you go with? Because I know that's a thing right now.
What you mean?
Like pronouns, are you considered, do you identify male, female, non-binary?
You know, I don't do all that extra ass shit. A lot of people be saying, oh, I'm curisexual, bisexual, intersexual, all this shit. You nigga, you either gay or straight. It's none of that shit. I have a between my leg just like a regular nigga.
Yeah.
I'm not all that extra ass shit. I'm just a male.
Got you. Okay. No problem.
Shit, God made me a male, and that's what I am. A boy, Damon.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now, and on top of that, what's been going crazy is you are a Crip.
Yes.
Is it what you say? You a Hoover Southside Crip? Is that what it is?
So I grew up on the South Side.
Okay.
Now, I used to hang around a whole bunch of other Crip friends and stuff. You know, I had like a whole bunch of Crip friends. You know, I was not always gay. Well, I've always been gay, but didn't nobody know. They knew, but I wasn't telling nobody. You know, I was walking around, you know, twitching while everybody else was, you know, walking like niggas. But, you know, they was all Crips. So I was a Crip. I was born on the South Side. I was born, you know, Morningside and all that shit. And that's what you called, that's the Hooverland.
Gotcha.
Over in that area. Then you got over kind of like Forest Hill area. That's more Five Deuce area.
Okay.
For me, I'm from the South Side by Morningside.
Gotcha.
Harvey Block. And I grew up, you know, I did all the little gangster shit that other gangsters do. I done kicked in the door before. I done been to jail. I done been shot at. I done been in shootouts. I done had my somebody done shot all my windows out my car, and God was in the car because I did not die and I didn't get hit. Mm-hmm. You know, so I could say that I actually didn't been in a shootout. Like I done did stuff that gangsters do a lot, and you know, and they was all in them comments talking shit, talking about some, oh hey, you can't be no Crip cause you gay and stuff like that. First of all Crip is just it originated a long time ago. I think his last name is Stanley, and some nigga named last name Raymond. Two niggas, they started a group called Crip. Yeah. You know, for protection. It's just a gang of people that stick together to make sure for protection purposes. Yeah. So you got LGBT. That can be pretty much considered a gang. It's not, but it you know, because people, they want to add the guns and the shooting and the drugs.
AKAs.
You know, huh?
AKAs.
Yeah, AKAs.
Q-dogs.
Anything where it's a whole bunch of shit. Just because you ain't up here throwing up a bunch of gang signs and shit every day don't mean that. Cause you know, everything can pretty much be considered a gang in a way, depending on what your mindset is.
So do you agree when
You
they
know?
say anything when you got a group of black people and Mexican people together, they put a name on it, that's a gang?
That the way that the strategic, whatever the fuck,
The stereotypes,
the way you think of it, like saying it, oh, well, it's a bunch of black folks over there and they all got on Crip colors and do-rags and blue this and blue that, so they a gang, they bad people, you don't want to be around them. But it really ain't. That's what it is.
Yeah.
But it's only like that because people ignorant. You know, LGBT can be considered a gang. It's just a bunch of a bunch of gay niggas, a bunch of punks together that then came up with a group, except we ain't out here shooting and doing all this other extra ass shit. You know?
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's just a gang of protection.
Okay.
It's like a bunch of people that come together and create a gang. They added the drugs and the shooting and going to jail and all this other type of stuff. I guess nowadays you gotta have went to jail a certain amount of times in order to be a gangster. Been shot at, then shot shit, then put in work, then sold this amount of drugs and all this other stuff. Oh yeah, he hard. I'm scared of him because he done shot this and did that. I mean, I don't feel like that's supposed to make you no gangster.
Got you.
You know?
Now, right now, you got a single out.
I do.
That's buzzing. Kind of talk about the name of the single that you got out right now.
So the song is called Fuck a Nigga. I got a new movement going around. It's called Fuck a Nigga movement. It's like a Fuck a Nigga movement program.
Like to have sex with them or to forget them?
No.
Okay.
To forget them.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
not fuck a nigga, you know, hell no. We not trying to do that. We trying to be over these niggas. You know what I'm saying? So I created it for women purpose. I'm pro woman, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
Even though I'm, you know, gay or whatever the case may be, I have more women friends. I don't really have any gay friends.
Gotcha.
So my song is for women, you know?
Now, with that song, because the song actually, that boy bumping, like it's going everywhere right now and it's picking up traction. Vlad recently posted you. What was that reaction to seeing Vlad posting you?
I know about Vlad, but what got my attention with Vlad is I had seen this interview that Asian Doll had did about King Von. When he died, they had, I guess, made fun of his death, you know, or something like that. Yes.
When Asian walked off?
And Asian had walked out of there.
Okay.
Because I guess of what they was doing, I guess they thought some stuff was funny. So I was like, shit, I don't know. What are they trying to do? Are they trying to make fun of my little situation? Which I don't care. You know, do what you do. It ain't doing nothing but giving me more exposure. But, you know, I was happy to see that I was on there. I'm doing big shit. The world's first openly gay Crip gangster rapper on Vlad TV. I don't think no other gay nigga can do is popping shit like I'm doing. Like, I'm first gay nigga on that shit. Like,
got you. Well, hey, man, possibly so. At least openly, right?
Yeah.
I want to capture your journey, man. So you, like you said, you're from the south side of the funk.
Yeah.
We're in a space right now where things seem to get better for people that are gay. It seems like people are able to more openly live their truth.
It's getting better.
It's getting better. But for you, because a lot of people try to debate when a person becomes gay.
Saying that they got molested and shit.
Yeah, or something traumatic happened that they become gay. For you, when did you realize you were attracted to men?
So I knew before I was molested. Okay. So a long time ago, like when I was coming up, like I remember being 5 years old. I can remember back to shit like that.
Yeah.
I can remember being 6 years old and stuff like that. I can remember knowing then that I'm more than likely not gonna be with no woman. But that was what was put into my head. Like, okay, you have to date a woman and you have to do this. You're gonna be the provider. You're gonna take care of a woman. I don't want to take care of no woman. I want to be taken care of by a man or a woman. You know.
Yeah.
So when I was coming out, you know, I came out at 17. But before I came out, I knew I was gay. So when I went through the stuff of being molested and stuff like that.
Now, was that from a male or female?
It was from a male.
Okay.
But I knew that it wasn't nothing wrong with it as far as what my mindset was. I was taught to believe that was wrong, but in my head, I'm like, I like this. So, that's, and, it seemed bad, but that's just the truthness of it. That's just what it is. I came out when I was 17. My mama ran out the house screaming. My granny started sending church people over to the house and shit with holy oil and all this other crazy ass shit, thinking I need an exorcism and stuff. Like, my family, they didn't take it too good. They was trying to get readings and shit on me and do all this, crazy ass voodoo shit. My family is real wrapped into the, doing that shit.
Voodoo or church?
Both.
They said everything they can at you.
Voodoo is in the church. People don't understand that. Voodoo and all that stuff is in the church. People like to say, oh, I'm running to Jesus, but you really run into the devil. Not by going to church, but it's people that's in the church that practice evil shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's people that practice like all that voodoo and witchcraft and stuff like that. That's why people be saying, okay, you a hypocrite. It's hypocrites in the church that'll judge somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I went through a little of that.
So you knew early on that you were attracted to men.
Mm-hmm.
At any point in your life, did you feel like you identify as a woman? Did you ever see yourself as a woman, wishing you were actually biologically a woman?
I feel like when you're going through the stages of transitioning and becoming openly gay and accepting yourself, you're still figuring out who you are. So I can go and tell people, okay, I'm a bitch. Like, I'm a bitch. I got a pussy. I was doing that for a little bit of time. But as I got older, I had to realize, Tony, no, you don't. You know what you got down there. I love myself enough to not change myself, because most people will change themselves because of what they want other people to view them as, or they want to be accepted a certain type of way. For example, I was in a relationship and he more liked it, the men that changed themselves into women, or that, acted a little bit more feminine, that wore crop tops and shit. So I thought that, okay, well, I need to start doing that. That's something I need to start doing. So I thought about, getting a little, I got some long ass, ugly ass braid in her. I could send you that picture. You can post it. I looked ugly than a motherfucker. But then I came out of that shit, and now I'm dressing the same Tony motherfucking WillRich way that you see today.
If you could, if you could go back and be born a biological female, if it was up to you, would you do that?
Yeah. I think like if, because I believe that when you die, you come back as something else or somebody else. So I would like to come back as a woman to see how it is. Just try it out.
Got you.
But I'm a ride this vehicle out as a nigga though.
Do you ever feel like a mistake was made as far as you was put in the wrong body? Like your personality, who you are, don't fit the body that you're in?
I feel like a lot of people, I felt like that before, but they say God don't make no mistakes, but shit, he made my ex-boyfriend. So I don't know. I mean, I know for a fact I would like to try my next life out as a bitch, or, a woman, but, right now, I'm not gonna get the surgery. I'm not gonna do none of that. I ain't gonna get no titties. You ain't gonna see me coming in here next time with no, I'm still gonna be Tony motherfucking WillRich, bitch. But yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Now, at what point did you get into cripping? Like, how did you, as they say, jump off the porch? At what age?
I want to say like around 14 to 15. Remember, I told you I hung around a lot of Crip friends. They was all Crips and stuff, so I was going around here throwing up Crip, because I was trying to fit in, it's a stereotype thing. And it was like I said, it's a form of protection. We had a whole bunch of friends that was in a group, so I never felt like nobody was going to fuck with me because I got all my OGs and Crip friends that's, Crips and stuff, and they shoot shit and do all that stuff. So, I was put in around the time, because I used to be a party promoter.
Okay.
I used to throw parties back in my high school days and stuff like that. So that's around the time I started cripping. Like I told you, I done been in some shootouts. I done kicked in some doors. I done been to jail.
Fought with some bloods.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. but I've also dated some Bloods.
Okay.
Yeah. So, you know, like a lot of people was on them comments saying, oh, the Crips took a loss. Well, the Bloods are still taking an L because I didn't dated a few.
Why is that an L? Because you dated them.
No, but if they want to say that that's an L because it's a gay Crip running around here, then they need to also be standing for the Bloods too. I'm just an openly person about it. It's a lot of niggas out here that's gay and in the closet.
Yeah.
You know, and I didn't fucked with a few niggas like that, but just not my business to tell. But it's a lot of people out here that's not comfortable with themselves enough to tell anybody because they scared that they gonna get kicked out of the game, not be able to be a Blood no more or a Crip, be a gangster.
At that time, you being part of that gang member before coming out, were you trying to act quote unquote more masculine?
Yes, hell yeah. I was trying to. I'm walking in there twitching, talking. I'm walking in the wherever establishment we was at. And I'm up here throwing up my little Crip sign, but meanwhile I'm twitching and shit, you know. Got on my little, cause I had this little. I always had like man bags, you know, but I be calling them my purse. So anytime when I would be with my homegirls, you know, I would be acting like a bitch. But when I get with them niggas, I better masculine and stiffen that shit up real quick.
Let me hear your masculine stiff voice. What does that sound like?
What I used to do?
Yeah, let me.
Hey, yeah. So what's up with that play? What we doing? Like, what's going on? What hoes? Hey, like, you know. So I used to try to do stuff like that, you know, to fit in, and it worked for a little bit until people started saying, "Bro, hell no, something ain't right about him," you know. And I started catching on to it. They started catching on that just something wasn't right with me.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, they see me all on Facebook twerking and shit, and that was the end of that.
Were there ever any rumors getting out about you that you was gay amongst?
Yeah. It was a lot of people that was going around like making up stuff, like saying, "Oh yeah, he gay," and like I heard that he was doing this. Now, keep in mind that people will lie when it comes to them feeling a certain type of way about you. If they feel something about you, they're gonna make up stuff to kind of like push it out, so they can say, "Oh yeah, I told you." And that's kind of what happened with me in a way. But back then, remind you, I was one of the feminine gay niggas. You have masculine gay niggas that look like men, act like men for real, to the point to where you won't know if they gay for real. Like me, I'm little girly, feminine, and shit like that. So you kind of tell.
So you stereotypical gay.
It was easier for me to come out versus a masculine man that's gay portraying not to be gay.
Gotcha.
And when they was coming up with that stuff about me, I kind of used to just not say nothing. I used to get real quiet. I used to kind of like change the subject or something like that until it got a little older, and I just started not to give a fuck no more.
Got you. Now, this whole time before coming out, you trying to create this masculine character. At what point was it when you were able to come out? Is that when you became able to just let go and be more feminine? Did you have to try to hold on around people, always try to be masculine? Or when were you able to kind of be more yourself, more feminine like?
When I came out to social media. When I came out to social media, I didn't have no choice but to be who I am. Yeah. I started doing I started twerking on Facebook. I started, you know, doing the period and, you know, acting more myself, because when I would do my little videos, because I've always did social, even back when we didn't have live. Yeah. I used to make recordings of myself, but I would try to always, you know, make this little look like, you know, this little persona. I would try to not do too much or be too extra girly and stuff, which I was trying to impress my Crip friends, you know, the ones that, you know, was niggas and stuff. So I didn't want to do too much. I was like, they gonna see this. But when I came out, I didn't give a fuck no more. I was twerking on Facebook, shaking ass and dancing, doing splits and everything, getting on my head, you know, just a whole bunch of bullshit.
How did your Crip partners take it?
I just didn't really talk to them no more. It just kind of just fell off. Just kind of just, you know, I went this way, they went that way. I still see them from time to time. And they still shake my hand, you know, they still fuck with me or whatever, but I don't hang with them every day like I used to.
So now here it is, you out. You doing your thing as far as in the entertainment space. And claiming Crip and being openly gay. Now you picking up the flag and you waving it. As you know, not all Crips stink alike. Texas politics, or we could say Fort Worth politics may be different than Dallas politics when it comes to cripping. Texas politics is different than Arkansas or California.
Mm-hmm. I was saying.
Or are you worried about your sexuality and picking back up this flag and waving it, that it could cause issues for you?
I'm not really a heavy banger like that though. Like I don't be going around here like on Crip. Like I don't do all that. Like it's Tony motherfucker. You know, I'm not worried about who talking about Crip. Like how people just really just think this like some type of religion or something. Like, you know, some people are like when you go to church and people be like, oh yeah, we praise Jesus in here. And then you go to the hood, they be like, oh yeah, Crip over here. Like, you know, I don't give a fuck. Like you bloods can come over here.
Yeah.
Goons, green, yellow, orange. I don't care. I don't give a damn about who's banging what. You could be lying. I wouldn't give a fuck. That color ain't gonna do nothing for me. I bleed red at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So, you know.
What about to those who are offended though by your sexuality and you banging that flag?
I don't give a damn about them. They'll be all right. It's okay. I'm not hurting their feelings. I ain't in their gang. And, you know, I'm pretty sure when I get there, it's not gonna be nothing. Keep it cute. Be respectful when you see me. You know, I'm walking past. Don't say shit out of line. And that's how it's going to be because, you know, I demand respect. Like, you know, a lot of people that was in them comments, I guarantee you they would not say that in my face, regardless of how hard they think I am, of what type of person they think I'm lying.
Yeah.
Nobody's bold enough to say nothing to nobody's face how they would in them comments. Nobody.
Got you. Okay.
You know, that's what social media is for. It's for you to be able to hide behind camera screens and comments and stuff like that.
So you don't think like, excuse me, like Ground Zero in Compton or LA, things of that nature where they live this is ground zero for this culture. This is what they do. Because there's a lot of Crip niggas known to pull up on celebrities. That is a real thing. You don't really worry about that because you're an entertainer. You gotta go to LA. That's just part of your process.
I'm gonna go to LA.
You not worry about like them OGs out there that this is what they really, or the young ones, this is what they really believe in.
Let's look at Charleston White. So he's not a gangbanger. He's not none of those things, but he's a shit talker.
Yeah.
He done stirred up so much shit. He done talked about me, you know, and he done caused all this chaos, like probably tenfold what I have done. But yet, you know, we gotta respect that he ain't been touched yet.
Will you call the police?
Nope.
That's the difference between you and Charleston White. And that is the thing. If you willing to play on the level with gangsters, they willing to get at you. But see, Charleston willing to go to a level that gangsters ain't really willing to go to. And that's
I don't know. I
Charleston
just feel like people that's really like that gonna do that. Like if you really like that, you're gonna do it. Like it's a lot of people out here that's just gonna talk and say, oh yeah, we're gonna do this and that. First of all, that lets me know right there you ain't gonna do shit. You up here speaking, you don't have to do nothing. Just do whatever you say you gonna do. Like, you know, and even though Charleston White gonna call the police and all this other type of stuff, it's people out here don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah.
Shit. It's people out here that's ready to go back to jail. That don't mind going to jail. Like you said, it's people out here that live for this and will you know, it's people out here that will die about their respect, they name. And this motherfucker then did so much shit to people. He still walking around. He was at Popeye's Chicken, I want to say not too long ago in Fort Worth on Meadowbrook, like on the east side. Untouched.
Are you willing to die or go to jail for cripping?
Nope. Nah.
So why pick back up that flag? Why not just run with the Tony?
Because I decided to put that part in my song because it's something that I come from. You know, I actually come from that. So am I gonna? I got another Crip song that's getting ready to come out too.
Oh shit!
You know? I got another Crip song. So when the Crip song come out, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a little bit more backlash for that. But I told management team, I told everybody, look, after that, I don't want to rap nothing else about no Crip because I don't care. Like I just don't care about no Crip rapping. Like I'll say it a little bit up in there, throw my little gang sign up, you know, do all that. Whatever case of people really don't care to be talking about no motherfucking Crip. I'm ready to talk about some other shit. Yeah. You know, I don't mind. I do a little gangster rapping sometime, but you know,
I want to get, I guess, a little bit more deeper into the way that you think or how society view things, right?
Yes, because I view stuff a lot different than a lot of people.
What do you say to people who say, and you're probably used to this statement, that being gay isn't natural? that it's your lifestyle, not you personally, but your lifestyle. Who you choose to love is an abomination to God. What do you say to that?
So the way that I believe in God and stuff like that, it says in the Bible that God don't make mistakes. So we not mistakes if that's true. Now, keep in mind that I also am a big believer of the Bible has been changed over time. Like I feel like that over time the Bible has been recreated and rewritten by so many different kings and stuff. Like, you got King James, he wrote this version. You got these people over here that wrote this version, like, and all of them kind of basically say the same thing. They're just broken up and into a different metaphor or a different way or wherever. But it all basically means the same thing. But I just feel like that a lot of stuff has been added into the Bible. Like, it's other religions and shit. Like, because I study all this shit. Like, I study the atheist shit. I study the Bible. I study the what's that? The Muslims.
Quran.
All that Islam, shit. And that don't mean that I'm into it. I just I'm interested, and I like to see other people's point of view of stuff. But bottom line is, I just feel like as long as you happy, you doing the right things. I don't really necessarily believe in a right or wrong. I just believe the only thing that's right is to be happy. You're supposed to be happy with yourself. So if I'm up here portraying not to be gay and I'm knowing that that's me, I don't feel like that's right.
What if you're going to hell for being gay?
Well, shit, I'm just going to have to go to hell then. Because I'm going to have to just go down there and just thug it out and Crip down there. Because, shit, I ain't nothing I can do about it. It's being gay is not a choice. It's a given. It's something that you have to deal with, or else you're gonna be in hell anyway, living something that you're not.
So you don't feel like there's nothing wrong with your mental, that you're not suffering from some type of mental illness? Because some people feel like.
Let me put my code in.
Oh, you got it.
Go ahead, so she can do my behind. It's 54929. All right, go ahead.
People say that gayness come from either mental illness or you got demon spirits of
them demon spirits.
Yeah, things of that nature.
Stuff like, actually no stuff like that. Demonic possession comes from a generational curse type thing. So if your daddy was gay, or if somebody deep off in your ancestry was gay, more than likely that's gonna fall back into whatever new generations are coming. So if my great granddaddy was gay and nobody ever knew, and he just kept it a secret because back then it was not as accepted as it is now. Then that spirit came into me and made me be gay openly, just in a different way, because time repeats itself,
So do you really believe that, or is it just that gayness just common? Like, it just shows up. It don't have nothing to do with necessarily your genealogy. It just, as long as humans being here, gay has also been here.
I just believe that it's not a choice. It's just something that happens, and it could come from a generational curse type thing. A lot of people think that it's, a choice, which is not. I promise you, it's not a choice. That's just like, you like women.
Right.
There's no way that somebody can make you, there's no way that you would choose to go the other route, because it's not a choice. You can't make yourself like men because you like women.
Correct.
It's not a choice. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'll be trying to stress so much to people that being gay is not a choice.
Is it natural?
It's natural. Or demonic entities and stuff like that is another type of a natural force. I feel like that may have something to do with it, but it's no way of knowing. So the only thing you can do is just be who you are, because it's no way to change it. It's no way to know. You cannot, do you know how many niggas friends I done had that done said, Tony, just try pussy. Just try some pussy. Did
you ever try it?
No, but I had head from a girl before and I ain't like that. So I'm knowing I ain't feeling like no pussy.
Okay, amen. Okay, I got you. Because I always debated with people, because I'm an atheist.
Okay. So you don't believe in the God?
Correct.
Okay.
I can't say a God doesn't exist.
Right.
But based on the evidence that people presented to me, there is no evidence for their God. So a lot of people say, well, that's the Bible. but can nobody produce evidence
Right.
of the God of the Bible or the Quran?
Yeah.
So, and I think it's bullshit for me.
You know what? Do you know that picture that they got going around of God saying that that's God? You know, it's like a little picture of God or Jesus or whatever. The picture that's, you know what I'm talking about?
What the picture look like?
He got like long hair.
White Jesus?
Yeah, the white Jesus.
Okay.
You know, somebody told me that that's the devil.
I don't believe in none of that shit.
So like the picture that they got of God that they portraying, because nobody's supposed to know what God looked like. They said that that's actually what the devil looks like. Because the devil is like supposed to be like the most beautifulest angel or whatever, and like how God they claiming that that's God, and that's you know, they say that that's the devil. I believe that's probably the devil.
You believe that's the devil? I don't believe in none of that shit. I think me personally, I think all of it's bullshit.
Make sure you put a picture of the Jesus that I'm talking about.
I'm gonna put a white Jesus up there. But I say if I was to follow Jesus, I like white Jesus better than black Jesus, because white Jesus be blessing his people. Black
and
Jesus
they say
be
that the gods, you know, they created the pyramids and shit like that. You study that? You know about
I think that's messed up too.
Okay, and
because if white people built them pyramids, they say, "Oh, it's white people," but because black people built it, it got to be aliens that did it. Black people can't be smart enough to do it.
And you know what? Why do I believe that? Like,
you believe aliens did it?
I believe that black people are the aliens that came from outer space, and now they done linked up with Earth. Like you know, I think that black people was the aliens, because you know if you go and research all that shit. You know, we looking pretty crazy. Like, you know, we got all this long ass hair that look like snakes and shit, and doing all this shit right here. And you know, we done came into the white folks, because see, white folks be living right. They don't never had no problems. They no baby daddy drama. They be having money and credit cards and good credit and all those types of stuff. Then here come black folks. We can't never have none of that shit. I always got baby daddy problems. All this other extra ass shit that's coming on. They life be looking perfect, and it's like the black people that came and just didn't. Fucked up.
You gonna put white people up there on that pedestal?
Shit, I mean, black folks ignorant. Shit, I'm ignorant.
So I'll put it like this.
I'm crazy. It's something wrong with me. Go ahead.
No, black people got issues, but poverty is the issue. Because if you go to the trailer park, where it's low income white people, you're gonna see parental issues, single parents, drug abuse, people going to jail, a lot of bullshit. When you go to affluent black people houses that got money, they're usually pretty good. Mom and dad, vacations, everybody doing straight. It's just the poverty. And a lot of us as black people, because of systemic racism, we come from descendants of people who were slaves that wasn't given any money, but didn't have no inheritance. Shit, we got to get it out the mud, literally. And so, you going to see the bullshit, because most of us do got to come out the hood.
Yeah. I mean... But shit, at the end of the day, shit, don't nobody know what the hell going on. We don't know how we got here. We don't know what's going on.
That's true.
You know, we don't know what, you know, they say that you come from Adam and Eve. Like you got Adam and you got Eve. And that's our forefathers. That's where we started from. And then they started fucking.
Yeah.
And then they had kids that was fucking each other. And then they had Down syndrome. And then they started then they started multiplying. And then now we got the 8 billion people that we got today all from Adam and Eve. Now we don't know if Adam and Eve were black or white. We gotta figure that out. That'll answer a lot of questions.
Got you. You say God don't make mistakes. Do you believe that?
So I don't believe nothing is perfect, and I don't believe nothing is necessarily right. Because like I told you, I don't believe in right and wrong. I just think that everybody is supposed to be happy. You're supposed to figure out how to be happy. That's the right of what you're supposed to do. So as far as mistakes are natural. Mistakes happen. And a mistake ain't necessarily a mistake, depending on how what your mindset view of mistakes. So if I make a mistake, first of all, a mistake is natural and it's supposed to happen. It's going to happen. Everybody's going to make a mistake.
Yeah.
So God don't make mistakes. So a mistake really ain't a mistake.
So to you, and we'll get off the subject here shortly.
Yeah, I know. We up here preach.
But for you, what exactly is God to you? Like, what does God... Like, are you a Christian, or are you just a person that just...
I'm a person that's trying to find the answer.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out all this shit. I grew up into Christianity, and I was taught to believe certain things, but as time came by, I was introduced to other things that my family wasn't necessarily introduced to.
Yeah.
You know, I was introduced to a lot of different beliefs. I've been influenced by other people that don't believe in God, like atheists. I have met some atheists.
Mm-hmm.
I've listened to their, you know, what they believe, and a lot of it makes sense. And
Yeah.
I'm not ashamed to say that, you know, it's a lot of stuff about the Bible that don't make sense, you know, that scientifically can't be true.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But then again, I also do find I like the similes and metaphors that's in the Bible. You know, like all that shit about
it can feel good.
Walk across the valley of the death and
yeah,
all that shit, and the verse 29 and don't you know all that stuff. Some of that stuff makes sense, but because you know I'm a very metaphoric person, like you know I like to speak stuff, you know, say certain shit, like you know. But as far as God, I couldn't really answer your question fully yet because we just don't know. A lot of people like to believe that we are God.
Yeah.
We are descendants of God and we just live, God is in everybody. Then there's people that believe that God is actually up there in the sky. You know, it's people that believe the earth is flat, and when you fly up there that nobody really been in space. That's a lie. That when you hit you hit a firmament or whatever up there and it's water up there.
Yeah.
And if you crack it, then the water's gonna come down and flood the earth. It's a lot of different shit that people believe. People believe in aliens. It's like no way aliens could be alive. Did Jesus create aliens? Did he create Pluto, Venus, and Mars, the moon, and the stars, and all this other type of shit?
That's good shit.
You know, you just don't know. It's a lot of different beliefs, and all of it makes sense in a different way. So all of it's probably true in a way, you know. And a lot of stuff has been taught to us that we're not supposed to know. I think that when you die, you find the truth out for real.
Got you. Now, you said you never had sex with a woman before, but now you got your own little baby, Jesus, because you got a miracle birth, your dad. How did you have a kid, man? Like, how does this work? Never having sex with a woman, but now you got a kid. So I'm trying to figure this out.
Okay, so, oh my God. Okay. Damn. Oh, this going, ooh, when they see this. Okay, we just gonna pray they don't see this. My baby mama husband, I'm gonna just say he's not gay.
Okay.
But I used to have like the biggest crush on him. I used to have the biggest crush on my baby mama husband.
Okay.
So I have a tax office that I own, and they work for the tax office. So like over the course of years, they used to say stuff like, "Oh, Tony, we think that you should have a baby. You know, Jazz could be the baby mom." My baby mama's name is Jazqueline, short for Jazz. No, she called herself Jazz, short. But I had the biggest crush on her husband. I just love her husband. He was so fine, big muscles and shit. So I used to always be looking at him, and it's like they knew that I liked him or whatever. So like, you know, I guess like one thing led to another. Like, you know, and I had some money and shit. And, you know, of course they wanted me to pay her to be the mother of the child. Like, you know, people had to do surrogacy.
Yeah.
So it was cheaper to go through, do it the black broke way, to do it at home instead of going to the doctor and shit and spending hundreds of thousands of dollars. You could do it in the basement. So I went over there one day and like I'm going over there thinking I'm finna be, you know, I'm just going over there to just be in his space, you know, not knowing it. They had me take all these, you know, different pills and stuff, and we went by the store.
Like drug pills, like Molly X, something like that?
Like little Flintstone looking pills. I don't know.
You don't even know what it is.
I don't.
You just go in there and get lit. Okay, do your thing.
The type of drugs I used to flip. The type of drugs I used to sell back when I was a dope boy.
Gotcha.
But they had me taking a little Flintstone, little vitamin, little drugs. I don't know what it's called. Then we went by the store, bought this little blue pill that had like a little rhino in front of it.
Okay.
I took that. They had me drink this shit. I smoked some weed and drank some liquor. I was on so many drugs, I don't even know what the fuck happened. But all I know is I woke up in the morning and she was upside down like this with her legs up to the sky. I was butt naked and she was pregnant.
Damn.
Yeah. And it all seemed like a joke at first. I did not think that was gonna happen. I did not think that you could literally like.
Wait, but how did it get in there though? So did you smash or you don't know? You gotta keep it a bean. Like what does it? Like she turkey basted? Like what?
We did it happened a few times where I was supposed to like
jack off in the cup, like nut in the cup or some shit.
I was supposed to put my semen in a cup,
okay,
close it up, take it over there. We did it a few times. We did this for about 9 days. I would either go over there and do it, or I would do it at home and bring it over there. And then she would put it in herself. She would insert it and do all that shit. But it's the last time we did it that I just told you about. That was the most spontaneous one. The one that I feel like really got her pregnant. And that was when I went over there and got like super fucked up. And shit. Some shit, one thing led to another, and
missing out some parts. It don't make sense.
I'm missing out some parts, but oh my God, like who wants to?
So like with the husband must have got down. Like what happened?
I just put my sperm in a cup and she put up her pussy and that's it. She put it up her and then it was a lot of shit.
They would drug you up just to do that?
Ass shit that happened because I wasn't creating enough sperm at first. Like I wasn't producing enough.
Yeah.
So they had to do something in order to okay, look, I know I told you that we could talk about anything. I know I told you we could talk about anything, but oh my God, wait, you go ahead and let me talk to them first to tell them, look, okay, I'm just gonna let this story go out. And I'm gonna have to come back for part 2.
All right, that's cool.
And then I can tell you what happened.
That's cool.
But yes, that's my baby. I did like 3 DNA tests on that baby.
Now, do they make you like, are you financially obligated?
My baby stay with me.
Damn, so they wanted you to have a baby only for you to end up, you wanted the baby. Wait, I'm confused. Who wanted the baby?
I don't like kids. I don't have no baby cousins. I'm an only child. And, I didn't grow up around no other kids. So my patience wasn't really for no kids. Yeah. But like I told you, I liked her husband. And I was doing whatever I could to spend time, be in his presence.
You trying to steal his ass, weren't you?
I was.
That's what you, okay.
She know it. That she know that. So I don't give a damn about her.
So you feel like you got a kid with him, not really.
At first, it was supposed to be like that. Well, no, it wasn't supposed to be like that, but that was what I envisioned in my mind.
But I'm still trying to figure this out. Wait, so, because I'm just thinking, this is just my guy hat on, as far as who approached who about having this kid?
So, it was their idea.
Okay, so he can't have kids?
For me to, he cannot have kids. Okay. Well, no more because he has a
vasectomy.
Yes.
Okay.
And I had during that time I had way more money than I have now. I was damn near a millionaire.
Gotcha.
So, and they wanted me to compensate them for the baby. But me, I'm just being dumb, delusional. I'm like, oh yeah, let's do it. But I'm not, when you do something like that, you don't really think that it's gonna happen. You're just moving in the moment. Like it's so many, like people be having dreams to do things but when it actually start happening, you be shocked yourself. So when she actually became pregnant, that was when real life reality started to kick in. Like you really finna have a baby on the way. But I was just doing some shit. Like, I really didn't really think that it was gonna happen. I didn't think she was gonna get pregnant for real. And but when I went over there and we was doing the shit, I was just being a dumb kid.
So was it a money play on you?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And I gave them some money to have the baby for me, and then next thing you know, I had the baby.
Now, do y'all co-parent or is all you?
She see him when she see him.
Damn, so you got a deadbeat.
She not a deadbeat, but this was what I signed up for. So but it's her baby though. It's my baby, and when she see him, I probably dropped him off over there like probably 3 times, and she washed him for me, and
washed him for you, and it was. So she's just getting treated like a surrogate. That's what.
Shit, but surrogates don't get to see the baby.
That's what I'm saying. But you drop. What's the conversation now when your kid get old enough and they want to figure out, okay,
I'm gonna tell them just like I told you what happened. Yeah. Plus the stuff I left out. I'm gonna tell them everything, and then I'm gonna say, now that's your mama. I'm the daddy. You live with me though. Most parents grew up with their mama when you separate or whatever the case may be. But in this case, he's gonna stay with me.
Gotcha. Do you feel like your lifestyle will have an impact on your kid? And would you be okay with your son being gay? Would you want him to be gay?
I don't want my son to be gay. It's hard. It's not an easy life. So I really don't want him to be gay because I know what I went through in school. School is the hardest place of dealing with being gay. People gonna pick on you. People gonna call you names. And I don't know about this new generation. I don't know. It might be different. They got all these different rules and shit about protecting gay folks. You better not fuck with no gay nigga. shit, your ass gonna go to jail. You have a hate crime and everything else.
That's real.
Yeah, so better not fuck with no gay nigga. But if he do be gay, I ain't gonna look at him no type of different because I know that how hard it was for me. But nah, I don't want him to be gay. I want my little nigga to grow up and be fucking bitches and be bringing bitches to the house. So I can be in all they business and I want to be like the bitter mom like that don't like none of the bitches he bringing around.
That's what you're gonna be like.
Be running off all the bitches and shit. Yeah.
Somebody asked me, Big D. They was like, how would you feel if your son was gay? How
would you feel? What would you do? Do you have kids?
Yeah, I got a son. He's 7, and I got a daughter. She's 3. And with my son, I don't want him to be gay, but that's just for selfish purposes because when my son get grown, I want him to be my friend, and I want him to be my friend. I want to choose him as a friend like how I choose my friends.
Yeah.
Now, none of my friends that I know of are gay openly. Now, what they do behind closed doors, shit, who knows? But openly, I don't know none of them be gay. I want to sit here while my son get 20, I be in my 50s. So I want to sit here and hear the shit he doing. Like, hey, we'll see what kind of chicks you got going on. I want to have them story as a partner.
You don't want to be up here talking about no dick and no how he fucking niggas and shit. You don't want to be doing that.
But if he is gay, then he come in the house, I'm like, so son, you just gonna suck dick, huh? Okay, you just let him slap you in the head with it. That's, okay, I mean that's what you like.
See, because I have not, ever since my dad found out I was gay, I have not spoke to my dad.
Damn, nah, see, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, my dad don't fuck with me. He be trying to get back with my mama and stuff, but as far as me, I don't think I come up a lot in the conversation.
How you feel about that?
I mean, it's normal. I didn't really grow up with a dad. I grew up with my dad kept on trying to get back with my mama. Like, he would come over for a little bit and they would be in there or whatever. And then he would be gone for like months at a time because they not getting along. They tried to do the whole little, let's make it work for the family and shit. That didn't work. So after it really didn't work, I didn't see him no more.
Do you think if your dad would have been like completely active in your life, you would have been gay?
No. Yes, I still would have been gay.
Okay.
But I was saying nope, like, because I thought you was finna say, do you think if your dad was in your life, you would be straight? Nope. They don't do nothing. Nobody can influence your life. Like, nobody can influence your sexuality because, like I told you, I knew at an early young age before I was molested. Before I was molested, I knew that I liked men. And this is a kid. Let me ask you a question. So, what age did you know that you liked the girls?
Shit, I started seeing my brother pornos about 7, 8.
But that's still young.
Yeah, it's super young.
They be saying that you don't know nothing about that. As a kid, they be like, you don't know nothing about no liking girls or none of this shit. You know when you start being able to put shit together. When you start saying, what's that? What's this? You start knowing then.
Let's talk about things about guys. Like, can guys be bisexual or are they gay?
If you like niggas, you gay. Don't come in here talking about some, oh yeah, I like both. I'm bisexual. Like I told you in the beginning of the video, it's all gay.
Yeah.
For a bitch, it's okay though. For a bitch, like if a bitch like females, you can go a few years liking bitches, but come back and be with a whole man and that's gonna be your family. You're gonna have a kid and everything, and that's who you're gonna fall in love with.
So big stump down, masculine ass dude smashing a dude like you that's feminine, and then come back and have a family. He gay.
That's gay.
It's gay.
That's gay. The only way to not be gay is to hide it.
Gotcha.
Don't tell nobody, and we won't know.
So not even the blood of Jesus can wash it away.
No.
Okay, I'm just.
I don't care how many times you get dipped in holy. What's that? Baptized.
Yeah.
I don't care. Don't give a damn. Go see the spiritual reader lady. Go do whatever you want to do. Go get the crystals healing and all this other stuff. None of that's gonna make you not be gay.
What about dudes that play gay games? And what that means is, like, for example,
that's okay. That's cute.
Do that make them gay?
Nope. That part is okay because I was in jail and I was watching them slap them on the booty and do all that shit and be like, oh yeah, because what we do in the bathroom, but or in the shower, or whatever. They used to make jokes about what they do when they go in the shower, do the little jack off games and stuff where they jack off together and shit like that.
Wait, what?
That's okay. That's cute.
Wait, no. What the fuck?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's cool. That's not gay.
This is not even a game no more. Wait a
Who can shoot the farthest? Who's gonna hit the wall? Ooh, yours just went right here, but mine went way up the ceiling. Like
That's not a gay game. You
think that's gay? I wasn't participating in the game.
I guess technically it's a game if they competing to see how far they shot, but two dudes jacking off together at the same time.
Yeah, they not thinking about each other. They thinking about the women or whatever, in their minds.
Bro, it's no way that my shit getting up and I'm next
knowing you next to a few other men.
And we there at the same time. Like
that's going to turn you off right there.
Yeah,
just the fact that it's other men. Yeah.
What about the two basketball players, the video going around, they in the dorm room, two teammates, basketball players, they humping each other recently. What? Okay, somebody pull that up real quick. I'm going to show you real quick.
It's two basketball players that's going around here and they doing like nasty stuff together?
They NBA players, they in their dorm. They got the phones out. They in the dorm playing around. But one of the basketball, let me see, I'm going to show it to you.
And what was they doing?
Humping each other.
Like, was they clothes off and was they penetrating shit?
Nah.
Who else was around?
They both in the NBA right now.
I don't know that. Look at it one more time. Nah, that ain't gay. That ain't gay. That's cute.
It's cute.
Yeah, that's cute. That's it's just like a little cute. I call that stuff like that cute.
What cute mean? Define that.
Cute is like playing gay. Anything when you playing gay, that's cute.
Yeah.
That's just it ain't too sweet. It ain't too much. It's just you just playing gay. It's just like you, and it's other people is around too. It's usually when something is cute, when it's a lot of people you showing out for other people.
Yeah,
like doing the gay shit. As long as it's other people around to witness it, it's cute.
Okay, got you. Recently the Island Boys.
Oh, that's gay.
And they brothers
with them tattoos.
Yeah.
Oh, they brothers.
Yeah, they brothers.
I did not know. See, I just be looking and seeing like what I see on Instagram.
Yeah.
I did not know that they was brothers. That's evil. That's demonic. You remember how you was talking about the demonic shit? Now, that's some demonic shit. That's
what makes it demonic. At what point did the devil or the demons enter into the picture?
Because them are two brothers, but the two demons just happened to be born with their ass, and they was fucking before they even were born. So they still want to fuck through the physical body. So the demonic spirits that was intertwined and loved each other came into the real world through them, the brothers, and they still get to fuck with each other in the physical realm.
When you saw that video of them kissing, or how did you feel about it?
I didn't see the video, but that, like I said, evil.
Evil.
Yeah, that's some evil ass shit. Now that's wrong. Like, how I told you I don't believe in right and wrong. Yeah. That's wrong. Shit, I'm not finna kiss my brother. I don't even have no brother, but I don't give a damn how fine he is. I would not. That's nasty. I wouldn't be fucking around with my brother. So I feel like it's something wrong with them.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild.
Yeah.
Boosie felt like he one of the last real rappers left. He came out talking about how rap or he missed the days when rap was more masculine. It's too feminine. Here you go, Drake painting his fingernails now.
Boosie is too worried about other people business. You know what I'm saying? He's too worried about it. Now look, this is how. Now, I'm not trying to say Boosie is gay, but I ain't trying to say he's not gay. What I'm trying to say is that if you just always worried about something, if it's always on your mind and it bothers you too much, but then again, it could be a publicity thing because he do get a lot of attention when he talk about gay people. But in the normal, outside of entertainment, outside of rap, if you a motherfucker that's always going around judging people, you must have had a bad experience before. You know what I'm saying? Now you got people like you asked me before. You think it's okay to, are you comfortable going around being a Crip and stuff? First of all, OG Percy said it's okay. He made a video with Bob Report and they did a video and he asked him, he's like, what you think about Tony? And OG Percy was like, shit, I don't give a damn. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Yeah. He nowhere near gay because he comfortable enough with himself to know that don't have nothing to do with me. Now, if you got a nigga like Boosie up here, I always worried about fact. I always worried about gay niggas. I always worried about what somebody doing. What's Gabrielle, Dwayne Wade's son, always in their business. Charleston White, always in their business. Them be the motherfuckers that's gay in the behind the music. Behind, not saying that they're gay, but normal people that don't get nothing from always being in a gay nigga business, them be the niggas that didn't have an experience with a gay nigga before.
What percentage of men out here you think is gay? Or
50-50.
50-50. So it's how many dudes in this room? It's 4 of us in this room, 2 of us gay.
Oh shit.
I mean, we already know you gay, so one of us 3 is gay.
Well, not in here, but not in here. Exclude this room. So this room, no.
Okay.
We protected from that.
Okay.
But out in the real world, like United States and Africa, Egypt, all that shit, divide that shit. 50% gay, 50% regular. Like you got 50% bitches. You got how many more men is it than women? Like,
it's way more women than men.
You think so?
Women outnumber men.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Where that is?
That's facts.
It's Google.
Yeah, we can Google it.
Damn.
Women out.
So there's more women in the world than men.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well I changed my mind. So it's about 35. I mean, no, 35 straight people and 75 gay people. Yeah.
Let me see. I'm gonna pull it up.
What the hell? I did not know that. It's more women on the earth than men.
So
guys like girls more than some. You know what? Maybe we is supposed to be straight because the guy like girls more than niggas. So shit, we probably is wrong for being gay.
No, actually, you're right.
Hell.
You're right. It was more men. So the sex ratio is
Never mind.
for the entire
gay,
population, right? The world population from 2021, it is 101 men to every 100 females. So it's almost close to even.
Yeah, 50-50. So see, I didn't have to change my mindset about 10 times with you.
That's why we pull it up.
50% people is gay, 50% people is straight in the world, is what I feel. Because everybody, how do I say this? Everybody, first of all, you don't know who's gay.
Yeah.
You only know the people that are openly gay.
Gotcha.
There's about 25% people that are willing to tell you that they're gay. That other 25 is the people that's in the closet.
Like the rapper in Fort Worth that you was dating.
Yes. Like him. There's
Who
no
first
way in
letter
hell.
Name starts with a.
I don't care if Jesus come down here. He is not going to tell you he gay. If Jesus say, tell everybody you gay, he going to go to hell.
Yeah, he going to burn.
He going to have to go to
Why? Why would it? What's his name again?
I never said his name.
Oh.
You almost got me though. I almost said his name. Shit, then I'm going to get shot for real.
You going to get shot for it? Be over with? Do you believe in people weaponizing their gay though, like exposing people that's not out?
That's a form of bitterness, like you know how baby mamas be mad that the nigga don't want to be with them,
Have you done that
so
before?
they're keeping the baby from the nigga. Like me threatening to expose, that's a form of bitterness. That mean that I'm, bitter.
Is that some shit you do?
I did it one time.
Damn.
Yeah, I did it one time, but I ain't did it no more.
Damn.
I only did it one time. That was my ex, the one I was with for a long time.
You went ahead and put him out there.
Mm-hmm.
What did he say? He just denied it.
He denied it for a little bit until I came with the receipt, the proof. Once I came with the proof, that was it.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but I don't do that no more because I know that ain't my place to do that. You have to let people naturally be who they are.
Should that be a crime though? Like exposing somebody? Because like people really do like go on rampages, kill themselves, kill other people from exposing. You think that should be like a law that you can't expose anybody's sexuality?
No, because you saving people. Because that's HIV. Like up here fucking niggas and bitches. That's how HIV come. So that's a crime. Should that be stopped? Shit, it should be a law where you have to tell people that I'm gay.
Well, there is a law. If you knowingly have HIV, you do have to tell.
Okay.
If you don't,
yeah,
you can go to jail for that for sure.
Oh yeah. Well, and gay people fucking with these straight niggas and fucking with bitches, that's how HIV gets created or whatever, I guess. So that's how you spread it quicker. So it should not be allowed because not me because I don't do it no more. But people that do expose, them like the crime stoppers. Them like the
exposing that they're gay or exposing that they got the disease.
Exposing that they're gay because you don't want niggas out here that's fucking with bitches and
say double dipping.
Yeah,
and that's okay.
That's not okay to do that.
I interviewed Sydney Starr.
Okay.
You
interviewed Sydney Starr?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Sydney talked about her journey and hiding most of her. She got exposed because she was dancing as a go-go girl in the club. And nobody knew she was a dude, except for some of her classmates came in the club and saw her dancing, and they was like, that's a girl. And the club owner like, no, it's not. Them people went back home and got the yearbook and came back in and was like, that's a nigga.
That's crazy.
And that's how she got outed as
so
being.
She was basically, because, now that's wrong for men that change themselves into woman.
Yeah.
And don't tell that, hey, I'm trans.
Should that be a law?
That should. I don't know about that.
Because I ain't gonna lie, like if I ever fuck with a person and I thought they was a woman, and come to find out when it get down to the get down, we done made out and caress and all this shit, and then you got
you find out that's a nigga, oh, you gonna
die.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I feel like that's wrong. I feel like that should just be a self-law. I feel like that you should just have enough respect for yourself and others to tell people that, hey, I'm a nigga. I just got the surgery and did all of this stuff. Like, that should be just something. Because I'm not going to be able, if I was the type of person to go and change myself and be a bitch, get titties and all this other type of stuff, I wouldn't even feel comfortable messing around with somebody knowing that you don't know what I done did to my body. I wouldn't be able to do nothing with you. You know what I'm saying? So that should just be a self thing. Now, should it be a law? No, I don't think so.
I feel like I need some protection for myself in the event that this whole time I pursued you and thinking you one thing and completely find out biologically you something else and that's not what I'm into.
Yeah.
Mentally, that will fuck me up.
Like, it's only gonna get worse because we heading into them times where everybody's about to start like you see how like women are going to go get BBLs and stuff.
Yeah.
That was not a thing back in the day.
Yeah.
That was like outrageous. Like, she got her belly put in her ass. Like, but now it's not a normal thing. All my homegirls and when they got BBLs. It's normal. Now, right now, we're at the point where we're like, oh my God, he got a pussy now. He got this. He went and changed his body. He got titties. In about 10, 15 more years, probably shorter than that, it's gonna be normal. It's going to be normal. Sure. Everybody going to be walking around here with the surgery. The niggas is going to be changing their body.
Like Batman Kevo.
I'm talking about the gay men that want to turn into a female. Right now, it's not it's mind-blowing to us to see that a man has changed his private area into, pussy. So, in a few more years, it's going to be normal. And then the men really going to have to, something going to have to be done because it's going to be more of hiding the fact that you are now a woman and you once was a man. That's
why you just got to date women with kids.
Yeah.
Like, then, like, you still got stretch marks, everything. That's where you're going to have to go.
We are indeed the last days.
I think we in the best days ever.
Yeah.
People been saying that for thousands of years.
Yeah, but we in the last days.
When you look at it all right now, just where the world is going and is becoming more open for gay people to be more freely. You saying we in the last days, you don't feel like we're going towards more progress? Because people hearing you saying that we in the last days, they're taking it as if people who are like you
don't take
are
me
evil.
serious when I say we in the last days. But according to Christianity and my granny and everybody that believe, just hypocrites that just into the church and go to church. Because look, I always tell people it's a difference between being a Christian and just going to church. Yeah. Because you could just go to church to say, oh, I'm of the Lord and I go to church. So that means I'm going to heaven. And but that's not what that means. Because you can still be a bad person and go to church.
Nice.
So, what was the question? I didn't got all off subject.
I forgot to, but
bottom line is, I don't know. Just
like Saucy Santana, would you get a BBL?
He got a BBL.
At least that's what I heard. Is that the word on the street? No,
I don't think it don't look.
I don't know. he did. He got one.
Shit, I wouldn't know because I can't tell. It looked like it's just regular fat.
Oh shit!
I mean, not to. Let me stop. Get into it. Yeah.
Would you enhance yourself?
I would not because for one, I don't have no fat to pull from nowhere, and I wouldn't. I want a masculine body.
Yeah.
I want a masculine body. I want to be, like I told you, this vehicle I'm in, I want to ride this out as a nigga. I don't want to change. I be going to the gym and shit. I done already, I'm looking crazy as hell walking around here with a wig on. Now, I do my little skits, though. If I'm doing a skit, and I put a wig on to be funny. But am I going to make that my actual everyday life? No.
No. Got you. Ending it with this right now. I know you got the reality TV show, Tony Cabaret. What's the name? It's changing. What's it going to change to?
We want to name it Tony's Toxic and Tea.
Yeah.
Or we was thinking about Tony and all his friends, because it's really about me and all my friends. So I want to go in, since I'm going into the celebrity status.
Yeah.
And I'm about to become way bigger than what I can even imagine. Everybody's gonna want to know my life. I feel like growing up, I wanted to know, like, how do these celebrities really like be living behind the scenes? You know, Beyonce, Cardi B. Like, if everybody had like a show about their life and like all their friends,
Yeah.
I would watch it. So I want to do something like Tony and all his friends. Like, you know, that everybody know who Tony is, but like what go on like with his mama, his son, his friends, or they be like stuff like that. So I was either gonna do Tony's Toxic Mess and Tea, or Toxic and Mess Drama of Fort Worth, or something like that. So we don't really have an official name yet. Maybe y'all could help.
Would you ever do a collab with Jonathan?
I do. I mean, on the roster to do a collab with Jonathan.
That's what's up.
Me and him are cool.
I got to interview Jonathan once when he first got out of prison.
Wait, Jonathan.
I Am Jonathan.
He went to prison.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, one of my old school interviews. I got him like not too long after he got out, like fresh out. But he blocked me after that. I don't know what happened.
Damn.
But
He blocked me for a little bit too. He bipolar. He all right.
I don't even know what I did though. So, but that's the story of my life. People blocked me after the interview. So hopefully, hey, if this the last time I see you, bro, it was nice meeting you.
I'm not. Look. Hey, do you know how many people be blocked on that post on Spade TV?
Preem done blocked me and unfollowed me like 12,000 times.
What? Management?
No, just all the time.
Damn.
He petty. We both petty though.
Well, you don't got to worry about that here. I want to come back.
So when can we see the revamp or the new season for the reality show to come out?
First of all, the reunion has to come out first.
Okay.
Now, I want everybody to get ready for the reunion. It's going to... Let me just be quiet. Y'all going to find out some shit.
Yeah.
Y'all going to find out some shit that's really going to, like, change, like, how people view people. Like, when I announce what I'm going to announce and when it comes out, everybody's going to look at they friends different. Like, when it comes out, everybody's going to question themselves, question they circle. You know what I'm saying? So just stay tuned.
Well, I tell you what, man. Tony, I appreciate you coming, being yourself.
Crip.
Hey, there you go. Hey, man, stay safe out here, man. And I wish you the best until we meet again.
All right. I'm out.
Peace.
Thank y'all for having me.